Everyone, welcome. My name is Raul Melendez. This is MPA 545, Conflict Resolution and Labor Negotiation. Today's agenda is to identify four authors noted in chapters 1 through 3, identify information from the article that expands on the information in the book, and provide insight into the information located. So, for chapter 1, Attribution Theory, first author being Fritz Hayder, source the psychology of interpersonal relations, 1958. It suggests that conflict is shaped by how individuals assign intent and blame. People often assume others act deliberately or with bias. Book being chapter one, theoretical perspective. Page four, the insight in my week one journal entry. I stated that people assumed opposing political views were intentional or biased. Attribution theory explains these assumptions are misattributions. These misinterpretations increase emotional reactions and reduce empathy. Chapter 1, Equity Theory, second author, Elaine Walster, source Equity Theory and Research, 1978, where it suggests that conflict arises from perceived unfairness or imbalance. Emotional responses occur even without objective injustice. Both being chapter one, theoretical perspective, page five. Insight on this in weeks one, my journal entry, I described strong reactions to perceived media bias and election unfairness. So, equity theory explains why perceived injustice intensifies emotional responses. Withdrawal from dialogue functioned to avoid further conflict. Chapter 2, Conflict Escalation, third author Dean Pruitt, source Social Conflict Escalation, Stalemate, and Settlement, 1994, where conflict escalates through predictable patterns, emotional investments, and polarization increase over time. Uh, Chapter 2, Conflict in Action, pages 17 through 19. Insight in week one, I stated that political conversations were often avoided. Escalation made productive discussion unlikely and avoidance emerge as a conflict management response. And last but not least, chapter three, principal negotiation. Fourth author, Roger Fisher and William Ury. Source Getting to Yes, 1981. Negotiation focused on interests rather than positions, the concept of positional or disruptive bargaining, and in integrative or collaborative negotiation, and the emphasis on mutual gains and collaborative communication, pages 45 through 47. And in week one, I noted that the absence of productive political dialogue, lack of interest based on negotiation, reinforced polarization, and principle the negotiation could reduce adversarial interactions. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you so much.